A man allegedly beaten by a now retired Newcastle firefighter. That man coming forward to News 4 with his story because he's the nephew of a News 4 employee. News 4's Jessica Bruno is on the story, new at 6.
Chad Williamson tells me this firefighter, who says he's now retired, beat him so severely he could feel a bone popping out of his cheek area right after it happened. And you're about to see in these photos and video just how serious his injuries were.
It was just unbelievable to me that this was occurring in our neighborhood.
Chad Williamson contacted News 4 after he was allegedly assaulted a few doors down from his home back in July.
I started feeling my face, and when I reached up here, I felt bone. So I knew it was pretty bad.
He says it started with a group of neighbors driving ATVs up and down his street late at night, drinking, when he asked the group to keep it down.
Immediately, the main guy driving the trike was like, if you don't like it, call the effing cops.
This is a beautiful neighborhood, man. You pay a lot of money to not have dudes riding ATVs all night. And did you hear what the guy said? If you don't like it, call the effing cops. There's no fear of the cops anymore. Okay, you get arrested. You're out the next day. Okay, you fight the cops and somebody records it. And I think these perps in this situation, this being Oklahoma, I don't know whether these guys are bad on burritos or sunmen or glacier gliders, I don't know. But whoever it is, they're not afraid of the cops. They know there's no consequences anymore.
Up here, I felt bone, so I knew it was pretty bad.
He says it started with a group of neighbors driving ATVs up and down his street late at night, drinking, when he asked the group to keep it down.
Immediately, the main guy driving the trike was like, if you don't like it, call the effing cops.
Williamson says that's when someone knocked him out cold.
That part's a little fuzzy to me. I was waking up, but I saw that she was on the phone and kind of walking away from the situation.
His wife on the phone with 911 dispatch.
Get the out of here. Get out of my face. Get the out of here. Is that him yelling at you?
Ow. Yes.
My heart goes out to this guy, man. I mean, these are things you never want to see happen to somebody. He got knocked out in front of his wife. Then the guys who knocked him out cussed out his wife. Tell me from these voices. Give me an idea on these guys from these voices. What do these voices sound like? Are these guys that the ATV riders that, gave this guy the beats?
But I saw that she was on the phone and kind of walking away from the situation.
His wife on the phone with 911 dispatch.
Get the out of here. Get out of my face. Get the out of here. Is that him yelling at you?
Ow. Yes. Williamson's face covered in blood, bruises, and a deep cut. And according to the police report, the man who hit him said he was about to be a retired firefighter and can't be fighting.
I'm told while I was unconscious, he was on top of me. And I know he struck me at least once more here because I had a lot of swelling on this side as well. I don't think he possesses the characteristics that a public servant should have.
News 4 spoke with him over the phone on Tuesday.
There's more to the story of what took place.
He also says he's since retired from the Newcastle Fire Department, and that's all he would tell us. We're not naming him right now as charges have not been filed, but Williamson says he expects that to happen soon.
Our encounter of him that night, he was a monster, a violent monster. The ER docs and even the cop was asking if he had a weapon because they'd never seen a fist make a wound like that.
Ooh, stop, man. Sometimes you just gotta stop. Like, I'm from the stand, man. I'm from the Sun Belt, man. We just don't do this, man. I ain't giving you all that credit, man. See, maybe in their culture, this type of violence is shameful. In my culture, man, that's a strike, man. I don't know nobody who would get beat like this guy, get on the news and talk about it like this, in this manner. Hit one if you're a Sun man and you know anybody, fellow Sun man, that would get his butt kicked and get on TV talking about it like this, in this manner. Like, just basically said the dude, like, they thought he had a weapon. He beat me up so bad they thought he had a weapon. We just don't do that, man. We are lies try to say, you got jumped. They jumped. He ain't even saying that they... He not even saying that they jumped him. Brother would have been like, man, they jumped me, man. It was all of them, man. They hit me. He hit me with the ATV. Brother would not have admitted that dude just walked up, knocked him out, and like beat him so bad that the ER thought he had a weapon. But yeah, look, man. The wife hyped him up. Go out there and tell them guys this. Women be getting dudes hurt, man. Go out there and tell those guys to stop riding those ATVs. In that case, you know what he should have did? He should have called the effing cops. And if the cops didn't respond, write a letter to the chief. Write a letter to the news station, something. Under no circumstances should he have gone out there and confronted those ATV riders. They know what they're doing. They know they're making a lot of noise at night. Babies sleeping, kids trying to sleep. People got to go to work the next day. They know that. They don't care. Honey, go out there and give them a piece of your mind. Yeah, he gave him a piece of his mind, all right. Literally. The dude almost took a piece of his mind. You just got to be smarter, man. In this situation, especially if you know you're not a fighter, you're not about that. See, a brother would have went out there and shot somebody. Some man going out there and shot somebody, man. Some man would have went out there and, been fighting, like duking it out. You go out there and get knocked out instantly and then get beat so bad the ER show up and think you go to ER, the cops will be like, the cops think somebody had a weapon. Because they've never seen nobody get beat like that before with a fist. Wow.
Our encounter of him that night, he was a monster, a violent monster. The ER docs and even the cop was asking if he had a weapon because they'd never seen a fist make a wound like that.
In Newcastle, Jessica Bruno, Oklahoma's News 4.
Williamson claims detectives have now turned recommended charges over to the district attorney. We'll keep you posted.